Now here actually we are going to add fine details because we have done the retopology and our chimpanzee is ready for that. I used the skull, so as we had already created and adjusted it to match with our shape and face, so that because we already have created the teeth etc., so it would be wise if we can show them. So as you can see, this is visible and looks better when I render it. So that's why I decided to just keep mouth a little open so that you can see the teeth also. This will give more natural look. I will just remove the old subtool that had no subdivision level, and now I will focus on adding the fine wrinkles that is necessary, and I'm going to define the lips and all these details in this video. So I'm going to just adding volume here and there wherever it is necessary. Adding the muscle so that it looks organic. So I'm just adding some deformations, so because skin is not at all identical on the both side. So as you can see, I had already defined the some primary wrinkles here, so I'll first work on the enhancing them. As you can see, this will smooth it up and then will improve them. I'm just adding the more volume. So I'm just refining the details. So basically now this is the cavity, nasal cavity. So I'm working on to make it more refined and finished. So you can see basically why wrinkles form on the skin. So there are multiple muscles when actually they come together, and the gaps between them is makes the wrinkle where skin just pushed inside. So that's why. So so that's why I'm focusing right now more on the how the muscles will go. Now let's define this upper lip. And it just joins here. And here actually these muscle flow and go down. Okay, now the bottom side. I'm going to check the references one more time to just see whether we are on the right track. And yes, we are. One thing to note that our lip, because I did not see any references where the chimpanzee has open mouth. So I am taking that our lips are quite thin. If I check, I click on solo. So this is solo mode, so you can select any subtool, and when you click it, so all the other subtools being disappear, so you can focus on your selected object. I think I will click on the inflate brush and will add this detail. And we'll use this inflate brush to add some more volume here also. Make sure that you use very light strokes, else you may accidentally increase add the volumes unexpected. So here this is going to be increased. And here I'm just adding some more details. So I have just isolated this one. So if you don't remember, I click Control Shift, and the area you select that is on green will be visible and rest will be hidden. So I'm just adding the details. I think we can hide some part here also. That's better. So you can see I'm just trying to increase the thickness of the lip from the behind. So that's why. So you can hide any part of creature and hide unhide, and so that's why it gives a lot of uh, it gives you a lot of control. So you can actually define how you want to work on that, and once you get all the fundamentals, you are pretty much good to go with that. All right, this looks better to me. Somewhat, I feel that this lower jaw should be more narrow down on this side. So I will click on Move Brush and go to the lowest subdivision level, and will move this up a bit down, like on this side. I will just move it up. I'm just moving it inside. And I think this should be enough. So when you go to the high resolution mode, you won't be facing any issue. You don't have to actually again repeat the same process. So I'm just trying to finalize the muscles, and then we will start adding the wrinkles. Okay, good. Let's start adding the wrinkles. I use damn standard for this. If you can't find it, press D, so you will find it. So in this way you can actually add the wrinkles wherever needed. I am first focusing on the ear. So you can see I am just enhancing and improving the muscles on the ear side. We'll continue with this. Pushing the information so define the accurate shape. And I think this is good. Okay, now time to add the wrinkles on the around eyes. I just also need to define this eye socket. And you can see this way actually you can enhance the details. So so wrinkles are two types. So primary wrinkles are these that actually defines the overall shape of the face, and there would be then fine wrinkles will be coming. That adds the fibers details, small fibers. This is also where actually you can define more details. Now we are using some our imagination to add the wrinkles by following the flow of the muscles. Same will apply here. details here. All right, so I think we are almost done with this. So that's how actually you can add the details. Remember, in any character or any creature, things start from the macro to micro. That means you first focus on defining the forms, proportion, the shapes, where the bones are touching the muscles, and all these defines the overall shape of the creature, that makes it more believable and more natural. Then you focus on small fibers, small muscles, that adds fine details and creates the wrinkles. And at last you add the pores and some fine imperfections detail that makes skin detailing perfect. So I am just continuing. I will, as you can see, I'm just adding some wrinkles on the neck also, to understand. To overall flow, yeah. These connects here. So because of hairs, these are sometimes not visible, so I'm also not making them very much visible. I'm just making them, giving an impression of that here skin will fold because of this is a neck bone, so it has a multiple joints. Remember, save file, very important to note. So it just asks that it want to save the file, and then you can actually just make sure whether you want to where you want to save the file. Keep it organized, keep your layers named properly so that you can actually see how your creature is turning out. Now I will add the finer details that can actually add the maximum quality of your creature. So all this starts in the same way. So I will subdivide it one more time, and you can see now my polygon count has been increased to 2.7, to more than 2 million. But I think this is necessary because we need to add very fine details here. Now you can see my brush stroke is behaving differently, so I will just relaunch the Zbrush and will be back.